What were the other rainbow herbicides? When we think about the Vietnam War, one name often comes to mind: Agent Orange. But did you know there were other herbicides used during this time? Let's take a closer look at these chemicals, known collectively as the rainbow herbicides. These herbicides were part of a military strategy to clear foliage and disrupt enemy operations. Agent Orange was the most famous, but it was not alone in this effort. Agent Orange was a mix of two herbicides, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid and 2,4,5-trichlorophenoxyacetic acid. The second component contained dioxin, a highly toxic substance. This combination was used extensively to remove dense vegetation, making it easier for U.S. forces to spot enemy movements and hideouts. Next up is Agent White. This herbicide was used less frequently than Agent Orange but still played a role in defoliation. It mainly consisted of 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid and picloram, another herbicide. While not as well known, Agent White contributed to the military's efforts to clear land. Then we have Agent Blue. Unlike the others, this herbicide focused on destroying crops rather than foliage. It contained cacodyllic acid, which effectively killed plants but was not as useful for defoliating trees. The goal was to eliminate food sources for enemy troops. Agent Green is another herbicide worth mentioning. Similar to Agent Orange, it was used for defoliation but was less potent and applied in smaller amounts. Its impact was not as significant, but it still played a role in the overall strategy. Lastly, there is Agent Purple. This was an earlier version of Agent Orange, with a higher concentration of dioxin due to the manufacturing process at the time. It was used before Agent Orange became the primary herbicide. These chemicals were sprayed from aircraft, helicopters, and ground vehicles, marking a controversial chapter in military history. The use of these herbicides has had lasting effects on the environment and the health of those exposed. Understanding these other rainbow herbicides gives us a broader view of the tactics used during the Vietnam War and their consequences.